Hello everyone, this is ID missing. In this video, I'm going to talk about the structure guide of writing a TOK essay. As you're about to start your TOK essay practice, soon after exhibition commentary, I hope you guys will have a good planning before you continue. So get ready with your notepad and pen and prepare to jot down some tips about how to structure a TOK essay. First, have a glance back at the essay instruments, the assessment instrument. You're supposed to provide a clear, coherent, and critical exploration of the essay title. Basically, you will see there are 5 mark bands, like a spectrum from Mark 1 to Mark 10. We called it the 5 levels of performance in response to the question just mentioned. So I would like to show you the PT from prescribed title from last year, the May 2023 prescribed title list. You have 6 titles that are assigned by IB. So you choose one from it. Consider which AOKs you would like to use for that title, and then you start structuring, and then you start writing. You start to draft. Here's another example of the prescribed title. It's from the last cohort last year. So first, you think about which AOK that you are familiar with, and then see which one from the list that you will be interested in to do. So the following structure is a guide for you to start planning your TOK essay. I put them into 4 steps, totaling altogether 6 paragraphs. First, write down your introduction in 100 to 150 words. You don't have to write a lot because this is only the introduction. But of course, if you have a very interesting, impressive, and strong introduction, that will help a lot. Say 1 or 2 interesting things about the prescribed title. This shows to the markers that right away that you know what the question is asking, and then you show your understanding of the title. Second, define 1 or 2 of the key terms in the title. We called it to analyze the title. Get definitions for all of the main words in your title. You don't need to include all of them in your essay because you don't have a lot of word counts, but it's useful to see how different people think about the words. So sometimes these definitions can also give you some hints of for your claims, counterclaims, or evidence. Third, give the marker a roadmap. You need to clarify for the marker how you're going to explore the essay prescribed title, like which AOK you're using. For example, this will make it easy for the marker to know what they are looking for. Right. Okay, next, write your first AOK development. You produce 2 paragraphs totaling around 600 words. So it is recommended that your essay contains 2 body sessions. We call it developments. Each body session will look at a certain AOK, and each will have a claim and a counterclaim in it. For that prescribed title, it always shows the first AOK is assigned by IB. It stay in the title. And then the second AOK is your own choice. All right, so think about it. We will have a lot of consultation on choosing title later on after September. Okay, since September, it's coming September. Be careful how you set up this claim and counterclaim. Normally, one side will simply agree with one statement and in a question, and the other on the other side will disagree with it. So why you have to do both in the essay your own? Because you understand the benefits already. You are showing different perspectives that you are able to point out. All right, you are showing the markers that you are able to see things in a diverse way. So in this paragraph, you will explore your claim for the first AOK. State your claim a claim is a topic sentence that outlines your argument about the prescribed title. For example, you could claim like that one of the most fundamental and unique elements of our human species is our quest for knowledge through both the arts and sciences, a quest which allows us as society to increase our understanding of ourselves and of our surroundings. Yeah, you can go in this way. Second, of course, provide real life examples. This is very essential. You need to show that this is from your life, your real experience. Your examples can be from your life, like something that you noticed doing while you're doing your biology IA, or something from research, okay, like how CRISPR was discovered. CRISPR is a technology that can be used to edit genes, all right? So the examples need to be explicit, precise, and real, and it needs to clarify and support the claim. So you could talk about how in mathematics, we learned that the inside angles of a triangle in Euclidean space summing up to be 180 degrees. You can start from that. All right, then explain, clarify. That implies you're exploring also, and that how your examples support your claim. Notice what is interesting about your examples and what it says about the title. Now the paragraph number 3, continue. Counterclaim. Argue against your claim above. All right, you can go like this. However, you can start with however. It is possible to come to a different conclusion using different system of mathematics. Second, example. Provide an example that supports your counterclaim. Like, it is not possible to demonstrate that the interior angles of a triangle equals 180 degrees in Euclidean space. This cannot be proven with other systems, such as, and then you provide your samples. So keep going. Third, explain, clarify, and explore how your sample supports your counterclaim. Notice it is what is interesting about your example and what it says about the title. And it basically is a loop. All right. Fourth, come to fourth, is the summary. Here is to sum up the first session, the first AOK development session. So treatment will be linking to prescribed title, highlight the insights. Okay, insights you've had about this AOK and the prescribed title. So we highlight insights here because the marker always like to see candidates' insight showing in the essay. What you think about it, that you are not only grab the information from any references, you have your own insights. So now step 3, write another 2 body paragraphs for your second AOK. Also around 600 words in total. In paragraph 4, you may do like this. State your claim, all right? Provide an example which supports the claim. Carefully explain how the sample supports the claim. And then in paragraph 5, you're looping, okay? You understand the structure more now. Keep going to state your counterclaim, provide an example which supports the counterclaim, and carefully explain why the example supports the counterclaim. And lastly, for the second AOK session, you still have to sum up the insights you've had about the second AOK, and as well as the linkage to the prescribed title. Finally, write your conclusion. Here we come to the conclusion part of the whole essay. This part will be around 200 to 250 words, right? Here we arrive at the final paragraph. This is your conclusion of the whole essay. Explain the insights you have made, synthesize the insights about the 2 AOKs. You need to explain what all the insights you've made that related directly to the prescribed title. You may want to quote them and mention them from the essay body. Please bear in mind to take some time to synthesize the major insights you have had about your two AOKs. Remember, in conclusion, we don't focus on summary. Okay, you don't just do some summary from the main body, what you have already written. This is not a conclusion. You need to put some insights here and clarify the implication and significance. Okay, think like, why is it important to know these insights for the marker? Okay, you highlight it to the marker. You remind the marker that you have insight. Also tell the markers why it's important that we know this. Clarify when and how it matters that we understand these insights. Show your perspective and extensions. If you can, try to put in a different perspective on your conclusion. Perhaps you have recognized a different way of approaching the question, which could have resulted in quite different insights than those you include in your essay. Or you could also mention an unresolved question or limitation that your exploration revealed. You can ask question in your conclusion also. So in your essay, we want to see both sides argued well, and then you, in your conclusion, you weigh up the evidence. This helps to tell us, the markers, which side is more right, or the ways they are right, and maybe the circumstances wherein the other side would be right. In order to successful making this, each side needs to present concrete evidence and explain clearly how the evidence relates to the question. Once I would say yes, that's a pro to the prescribed title, using evidence, and the other is arguing the other side saying no, that's the cons, also using supportive evidence. And I must say that making sure your evidence actually supports your claim and counterclaim is one of the most difficult strategy of the essay. So don't miss any consultation with me. We will talk about the strategy of writing according to your writing. All right, we will talk about this later. And don't forget, you need to have citation. Must show all the footnotes in your essay. I'm sure you must have learned this in your EE lesson, right? Or you are about to learn in your EE lesson. So it applies in TOK lessons also. It applies in our TOK essay also. There are a lot of useful information about citation on the internet. Go to the internet to learn how to do the citation. Citations and references should be included anytime you use another individual's word in your own assignment. When including a quote, paraphrase, or information, images, or any other piece of information from others' work, you need to show where you found it by including a citation and reference. And last but not least, make yourself understand the instrument. Make yourself understand the assessment criteria. You highly recommend to read through the TOK as an assessment instrument, which you can find in the TOK guide, page 48. As you can see, I do it for myself. I have highlighted different with different color to remind myself when I mark your papers, mark the others' papers, how and what kind of criteria I should look for in an essay so that I can give marks appropriately. This applies the same on you too. So you do the same as an essay writer. You check that whether your essay has fulfilled the criteria and how much percentage of the description your essay has met. Don't forget the possible characteristic at the bottom to, for example, here, if you aim for the highest mark, 10, then you can think about whether your essay show that is insightful, convincing, lucid, or accomplished. Okay, you do the same as a marker. Finally, try to grade yourself, mark your own essay with the criteria so that you know how to revise. I will have a lot of consultation with you one by one in the coming months. All right. We will have some practice also. We will use some prescribed title from the past to start practicing, so that I would like you to start thinking about the structure so that you know how to construct your whole essay. And also we will talk about how to choose the AOK for your title, for how to choose AOK and how to choose the title for yourself. All right. I hope you all will nail your TOK essay later. Remember to start early, always early. And then remember, don't miss any consultation with me. All right. Reserve time for yourself to do revise also. yeah, this marks the end of this video. I would like to see your efforts and your contribution later. All right, I will see you guys later. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.